I had concerns about not fitting in with the technology community, specifically not knowing enough about technology and the Microsoft products.
Well, more of just how I was going to manage my coursework and actual working time.
My main concern about starting this apprenticeship was that I'd be treated differently to someone who'd been working there for about 5 years or so.
Working longer hours than I was used to and missing out on uni and seeing friends.
My main concern before starting the apprenticeship was that obviously my friends were going to university, and I was slightly concerned that they'd be enjoying themselves a lot, and having lots of time off, a lot of leisure time, enjoying themselves. Meanwhile, I'd be sat in work 9 to 5 doing a 9 to 5 job.
Really, really different to what I first thought. You get eased into the coursework, and you have dedicated time to work alongside that as well. So you'll have work one week and then maybe you'll have one day of the week that's dedicated to your coursework. So I definitely feel that's such a good way of balancing everything out.
My manager really trusted me with a lot of important things, and she really threw me in at the deep end, so I learned really fast and really quickly.
HPE and Softcat are very alike in terms of how welcoming they are and how you feel like a part of the team as soon as you come in. Everyone is really eager to sort of push your young development and make sure you're a success.
Work-life balance has been brilliant. I feel that my spare time is really utilised. I feel that even in Softcat when I'm working, it doesn't really feel like work. Everyone in the office is really supportive and helpful.
I was wrong to feel concerned, and I learned that it was about taking a step back and knowing that it's more about learning it all than it is knowing it all.
Working hours are pretty flexible, so I didn't really have anything to be concerned about there, and I don't feel like I've missed out on uni or seeing friends.
Probably everyone's different, but from being in sales, I would definitely say the stress of hitting target. I don't know if you're the same, but I'm definitely someone that puts pressure on themselves to constantly be good at something when that's not always going to be the case. It happens at different times.
Mine was very much sort of having to balance work and social life and stuff like that. I think it's quite hard to know the balance, because I would probably speak for quite a lot of young people when you do something you want to give it 100%, so it's just knowing when to switch off and stuff like that.
So far, as my apprenticeship has started, I found that my biggest challenge was hitting my key performance indicators.
I really struggled with coming back after annual leave, which I know sounds really weird, but coming back after Christmas I found really difficult, because you finally get some time to rest, and then getting back into that routine when you're not used to it can be really hard.
My manager and everyone on the course is really supportive, so anything that I was concerned about, I went to them first and we got over it together.
Once you see that you start gaining progression, start understanding your customers, understanding the products you're selling, and understand Softcat and how we can benefit people, it's really rewarding job, and yeah, it's brilliant, really fantastic.
I found that I really had to work on my time management skills as part of my apprenticeship. You may have 2, 3, maybe even 4 projects going on at the same time, and sometimes even saying no to certain projects because you just don't have the time to take new things on. As long as you're letting the business know, then that shouldn't be a problem.
So you do 4 days just doing your general work. So you guys are obviously being account managers or whatever apprenticeship you're choosing to do in Softcat, and then blocking out 1 day for my calendar and just doing my apprenticeship work, so that normally will be a Friday, and then at least you're getting it done as you go on.
The atmosphere and the vibe in the office is always fun and always relaxed.
Just voicing your opinions to your managers or fellow colleagues, it is a really good thing to do, because it helps you to develop and be a lot less worried.
Definitely the best moment of my apprenticeship was right at the beginning, where we went to the Lake District for a week with our entire intake.
My best moments have definitely been outward bound trip, kick-offs and other little events, and making friends.
My favourite memory overall has got to be, I did really enjoy our outward bound trip. I absolutely loved the people I'm on the apprenticeship course with, and everyone else in the office. Everyone is different age groups, but they're all so friendly and the nicest people you'll meet, so that was really positive, and that's me being open and honest.
I'd definitely say Out of Bounds is probably one of the best things that we've done.
As an apprentice, we've got the ultimate, in a way, benefit of being an apprentice, because we're learning on the job with slightly lower targets, but we're also building up our account bases and getting better and better each day and progressing.
For me, I think financial management in terms of saving my money and putting it towards better things than designer clothes or brand new cars is definitely something that I'll take away and use in the future.
And no questions, silly questions. You're learning at the end of the day. You're going to make mistakes. Let yourself make mistakes and just keep learning and keep moving forward.
You're only ever going to get somewhere with hard work. Softcat doesn't take on just anyone. It takes on people that they believe in, and I think having that motivating you throughout your apprentice year is massive.
The one way I've been able to maintain my health throughout working is exercise. And exercise isn't for everyone. The reason I exercise is because I love it and it makes me feel good. So just make sure you do something throughout the day that you enjoy, and also take like 10-15 minute breaks after 2 hours, or go for a walk after lunch, or something that isn't work, or even making a cup of tea.
Have another hobby. This might not be a sport like football or rugby, but even going to the gym or going for a run.
So my biggest piece of advice for maintaining positive mental health is talk to people about how you're feeling. If you're having issues with someone, if you're getting, pulled into politics, or if you're just feeling a bit down or stressed or anxious or anything like that, talk to someone, because at the end of the day, these might be your colleagues, but they're also people.
Always see the good in something, even if it's, let's say you've had a bad day at work, or you don't understand something, and or something's happening behind, maybe out of work hours. I think it's definitely important to speak up and say how you feel.
You're so free because Softcat trusts you so much in terms of what you do. Then it speaks for itself that if you are stressed or you go through any mental struggles, that you're not alone at all. And it's, for me at least, it's been extremely beneficial having Softcat there as a support aid.
The more you put in, the more you get out. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so absolutely make your time count.
As an apprentice, you get loads of opportunities to do really fun things, so definitely take every opportunity that you can and just have fun.
Just be yourself. I know it's proper cliche.
Enjoy it. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're not meant to know all the things that everybody else knows. It's fine not to know. I just feel very positive in general. So make sure on the weekends that you're getting out and you're seeing friends, and you're even, let's say, for an hour after work, see friends, to make sure that you're having that balance of switching off.
Reap it for every single penny that it's worth. It is such an amazing experience. You will never have an experience like it again. And make the most of being the youngest in the company, because soon you start to feel really old.
Be curious, ask for support, and be involved.
As an apprentice, you can't ask enough questions. Keep asking your colleagues for advice. Keep learning about the business. It's only going to help you progress and only going to help you in your role.
The one thing I would tell a new apprentice is to really focus on their self and what they want in their career. Really don't think you have to do things straight away, and you can say no to some things that you're uncomfortable with, or even ask questions to say, how can I do that, or what do you actually want me to do?